Hi everyone. This video is going to be a little bit different from all the other videos that I have posted in this YouTube channel. It just seems a little bit difficult to not address the events of this week in this country, in the United States. Events that were caused by inequalities and injustices. And as a member of this family of people with disabilities all around the world, I've been a sister for as long as I can remember of my youngest brother with disabilities. I know firsthand what it's like to have to deal with inequality and to have to deal with injustice. I was reminded of an event that happened when I was still working for this large educational system. It was only a year ago, and this probably happened about a year and a half ago. I remember a parent that walked into our center, and at this time I was in charge of the center. But of course, there were other people overseeing it. Um, this this parent came in looking for help for her child who had Down syndrome and was in need of a very specialized program. What happened next was basically a collaboration between myself and my staff and other people in other places to try to find the most suitable environment for this particular child at the request of the parent. Little did I know that the powers that be that were overseeing this transaction, that got to oversee this transaction later on, would completely twist what happened and make it sound like we were not serving the best interest of the child and the best interest of the family. They basically said, if there's a school across the street, you send every single child to the school across the street. If that child has any particular needs, that school is responsible for supplying what that child needs. And it wasn't upon us to basically do what's right for the family. And at first glance, I guess, at first look, it sounds okay, right? Everyone should supply what everyone needs, and that's okay, right? But is it okay for us to hide and for us to not try to work with a parent, to not listen, to not do what's right at the very moment that is being requested? Why postpone it? A couple of days ago, there was an incident where a CNN reporter got arrested for no particular reason. When this CNN reporter got arrested during a protest in Minneapolis, he asked the arresting officer, "What am I being arrested for?" And the arresting officer said, "I'm just following orders." It took a couple of hours for them to clarify the whole situation and release the reporter and the crew, by the way, because everyone got arrested, to release all of them. I have this nagging feeling that the arresting officer and everyone that was at that scene knew that what they were doing was not right. They were just following orders, and they were told to do this. And of course, in the end, they ended up releasing the reporter and the crew. I don't know, but I have this belief that we should always do what's right, no matter what. When this particular incident happened at the center where I was working, I actually got reprimanded for giving the parent that information. My immediate boss said to me, "You should have never given the parent that information. That should have never been discussed with the parent." I told my mom about what happened. My mom said, "I'm applauding you. I am giving you a standing ovation." And I have to tell you, even though I got reprimanded for this and a note was put on my file, the fact that my mom said to me, "I am giving you a standing ovation," meant so much more to me. You know why? Because I knew I was doing the right thing. And to me, doing the right thing is the most important part of all of this. So, what's the message of after all this? The message is very simple to me is listen. Listen to what people are telling you. Listen, in my case, I listened to the parent. I listened to what she asked. She asked for the best possible program for her baby. And we gave her the information. We didn't just put her in the school across the street just because it was their job to make sure that the child was supplied with what he needed. It would have taken months for that parent to get what that child wanted. Listen to people. If people are telling you there's injustice and inequalities being served, listen. Don't just post nice things on Facebook. Don't just say you're an ally if you're not. Do listen. Do what's right. Do what's right all the time. Even if it means, in my case, leave my job. I left my job because I was being asked to do what wasn't right. It did not feel right to me, and I didn't do it. And I would not have done it. Do what's right all the time.